Hey guys, what's going on? It is Croe97 here with my first ever Facecam video. Haha, just kidding guys, this is actually me, Croe97. If you didn't get what I was trying to do just before, it was meant to be a picture of a crow and it was like Croe97, haha. Anyways guys, I've finally made it to 1,000 subscribers. I wanted to thank everyone so much. It's a crazy amount of subscribers, and just to think about it, that many people watching my videos, it's really awesome. So I'm doing my face cam now as promised, and we better get started on this Q&A. The first question we have is from Octillery, and he wants to know, do you like cheese? Not that kind of cheese, but I do like cheese, just not really strong types. Moving along, we have a question from Red Tail Damon. What course are you studying at university? I think the course I'm studying at the moment is civil engineering. Actually, I'm sure it's civil engineering. I am currently in my second year, and I'm thinking about doing a dual with environmental engineering, but we'll see what happens. Next up is a question from the Gypsy. I think that's a Juicy Gypsy, not too sure, but they want to know, what is my hotbar and inventory setup? Down below is my hotbar and inventory setup that I normally use on MCSG, although it does change a little, and I don't really have an inventory setup. I'm not sure how you can have an inventory setup. I normally just put like the food above my food and the flint and steels above my flint and steel, but if you have extra stuff, I guess just put it where it's convenient. Sethalinko wants to know how old I am. Bit creepy. I'll give you a hint. It starts with 8 and ends with 10. Next up we have Thanbar with some very awkward questions. One is, what is my IRL name? And it is of course Joe. His next question is, what two things in the air can make a woman pregnant? Love and alcohol. Next up we have Curious, who wants to know what microphone I use in my videos. The microphone I actually use is the headset I am wearing right now. The name of it is a 363D PC Sennheiser. I'll put the name in the description, but I'm pretty sure it was about $300 from Amazon. Next up we have Trip, who wants to know if I have a gaming mouse or keyboard, and what are they? He also wants to know how I feel about my subscribers. Well Trip, the mouse I have is a G500 laser gaming mouse. And as for my keyboard, well, it's really not the best. It's really old and it's just a normal Microsoft keyboard. How I feel about my subscribers? Well, I guess I can't complain. No, but honestly, you guys are brilliant. You've gotten me to 1,000 subscribers and you're so active and always talk to me in games. It's really brilliant. Next up is Warriors for Minecraft, who has 3 questions for us today. How did you learn to PvP? Who told you about Minecraft? And why did you start YouTube? Well, I didn't actually learn how to PvP specifically. I mean, I kind of just played a lot of survival games and eventually got better and better. Normally that'd ruin people's ratios, but mine seemed to go alright, so I guess I just picked it up quickly. My cousin actually told me about Minecraft. He is from America and he told me about it about 4 years ago, and it was the first person to buy me my account. That is when my username stuck, and I have never changed it since or gotten a new account. Why did I start YouTube? Well, it looks like it's gonna be story time with Croe97. So it all started a long time ago, back on my first YouTube account, which as some of you may know was called Further with an E on the end. I'll link it in the description and I'll also link the very first video. So I started because I was playing this game called Pokemon Tower Defense. A truly awesome game, to be honest. Anyways, there was this one level which no one could get past. Well, it wasn't that they couldn't get past it, but they were trying to catch a Kangaskhan and just couldn't work out how. Of course, I was the only one to figure it out, and I was like, why don't I post a YouTube video on how to do it? Just to like help people out really. I didn't do it for views or subscribers because I didn't even know what a YouTube channel was, which is why I uploaded it on my friend's channel, which was Further at the time, which Flock is actually currently using. Anyways, I figured it out and I wanted to upload a YouTube video, so I did. That YouTube video shortly got featured and it got about 2,000 views. I know it's not amazing or anything, but it made me feel really good and like I had helped a lot of people, so I decided to keep doing more videos. Next, we have a question from Spinny. How did Chloe and you meet, and how long have you been dating? Well, it was like so romantic. No, we actually just met online in a Skype call. It was pretty lame, not gonna lie. But we've been dating for about 6-7 months now. Don't kill me, Chloe, if I got that wrong, but I think it's about 7 months. Roar, it's Jordan is next with 3 questions, starting with how long have you been playing Minecraft? Like I said earlier, I've been playing Minecraft for about 4 years when my cousin bought me the account. Next, he wants to know, why do I always use the default texture pack? Basically, since I started Minecraft, I've always been on a default texture pack. I tried changing it in MCSG not too long ago. I tried changing it to Faithful. And as you all know, Faithful has blue hearts. Now the problem I was having is in my peripheral vision, I couldn't see how low I was getting because the hearts were blue. Now it might sound really weird, but it may make sense to some people. I just couldn't tell how low I was getting, and it was getting me killed a lot. Another thing is that the default texture pack has all the default textures, so anyone new to Minecraft or new to MCSG can watch my videos and know what everything is. Finally, he wants to know, what do you say to me to team with me in a game of MCSG? If you want to truce with me, pretty much just block and say, truce please Crow, and I will probably truce with you. There's a fair chance I will. If I don't, that is because I am either recording or I'm really tryharding. Next, we have a question from Kazin, who asks, why is Queensland full of scrubs? I think the only logical answer to that is because Maljack had babies. But seriously, the question you should be asking is, why is Queensland so clean? Anyone? No? Okay. His next question is a tongue twister, which I'm gonna try and say really fast. It is, how many bears could Bear Grylls grill if Bear Grylls could grill bears? And I don't know if I said that right, but I'm pretty sure Bear Grylls could grill a lot of bears. Evans has asked the next question, and he wants to know, what do I use to record with? At the moment, I am using Movie Maker from Windows, but that's because I'm using webcam. Normally when I'm recording MCSG, I do it with a program called Fraps. Everything I edit with happens on Sony Vegas, and that's Sony Vegas Pro 12. Next we have Tyzer, who wants to know what my favorite MCSG map is. There are definitely a lot of good maps on MCSG, and it makes it pretty difficult to decide which one is the best, but I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go with Moonbase 9. Although it's very dark, and I really don't like how dark it is, you can barely see name tags. I have a really good route on it. I pretty much know every tier 2 on the entire map. It's out in the open, and it's a great map for invisible fires, so I'm definitely probably going to go with Moonbase 9. Ender Kills wants to know if I'll start doing more videos with my subscribers and join Skype calls with them. At the moment, I've been getting so many requests for Skype calls and videos, it's crazy. I don't know what he means by more videos, seeming I haven't really done many videos with any subscribers really at all. I don't really do dual comms. It's not my thing, but hopefully it will be my thing soon. I'm gonna try and do more dual comms. As far as Skype calls go, it's really difficult because I try and join a Skype call and then do like one game, but it's always like, Crow, play another, and it's like, it just keeps going on, and I end up like falling for it and playing for like 10 games, which isn't great. But if you do message me on Skype, I may call you. Just do it anyway, and hopefully I will. Next we have Talisberg with 4 questions, starting with, what are your computer specs? See, the thing is I'm not really a computer nerd. I don't know many things about computers at all. I know it's a good computer, but I didn't even buy it. My dad bought it for me at the shops one time randomly, and he's like, this is a good computer, you're gonna use it. So I was like, okay. If you want to know how much ping I get, on AU I get about 40 ms. I don't know how great that is compared to other people, but apparently people get like 14 and 10 and stuff, which is absolutely crazy. But yeah, my computer's not that great. Next he wants to know, what is the worst thing about Minecraft besides for hackers and lag, and what would I add? I think the best and worst thing about Minecraft is actually the same thing, and that is the graphics. Minecraft as a whole has terrible graphics, obviously, it's like pixels that you can see, but that's what allows it to have awesome worlds and little lag. If I had to add something to Minecraft, it would probably definitely be something to do with PvP. What particularly, I don't know, but I'll definitely try and make it more strategic to separate the really good players who have been PvPing for a long time from new players who just know how to swing a sword. Say like fishing rod, but more extensive things. Next he wants to know what are the tips I'm going to give new kids who want to start a YouTube channel and be taken seriously. So I know it can be very difficult to start up a YouTube channel, especially if you're a young kid and say you have a high-pitched voice, and it makes it very difficult to get ahead of the other YouTubers. My biggest suggestion would be releasing content which people actually want to watch. That's kind of how I started YouTube. I started with guides, so chest art guides, kind of stuff like that. So people actually wanted to watch my content and they needed to watch it. After that I started doing gameplays because I already had an influx of followers. But you want to start off definitely with something that people want to watch and need to watch. Alright, so his final question has already been partly answered, but I'm going to tell you when I started playing MCSG. So it'd have to be at the start of last year, so about exactly a year ago from now. I'm not sure what version it was exactly, but it was quite a long time ago. My brother introduced it to me and he was like, you should really get this game. So I got it and I played it a few times. I think I won like my 5th game or something. It was pretty awesome. Okay everyone, we only have 6 questions to go, and the next one is from Queenie Bear asking how long my videos take to upload. So an average upload, about a 10-minute video, let's say, it takes about 2 hours. You see, it does take a really long time for me, but what I do is I upload when I'm sleeping, so it's quite easy, and I have to do that, otherwise Flock complains about the slow internet. Next, X-Fatal has asked, what inspired me to start a YouTube channel? Obviously what inspired me was for helping people. From that first video I made, I just wanted to make more guides, and that's pretty much what I did. I made guides for Pokemon Tower Defense for ages, and then I started making guides for Minecraft survival games. Next up we have Ollie Argent, who has asked me how much I weigh and what is my height. So I'm gonna give you my weight in the weight of gold blocks I weigh. And what I'm gonna do with my height is tell you a little story. Okay, so I've done some calculations and I weigh 0.310559% of a gold block on Minecraft. If anyone actually works that out, message me in the comments below and I will tell you if you got it right. Okay, so here's the thing with my height. You know, on your driver's license, or most of you probably don't have driver's license, but on your driver's license it has your height. So you need to tell the people how tall you are. Now, I've always told them I'm 180 centimeters. Now that is unfortunately incorrect. I'm not 180 centimeters. They measured me one time and I was actually 176 centimeters. Which isn't a big difference, but I guess it means a lot. Like if an officer pulls you up and goes, how tall are you? And then it looks like 180, then they measure you, it's like 176 centimeters, and it's like, how did you shrink 4 centimeters? But anyways, that's my story with my height. So I am 176 centimeters tall. The next question is a rather large one, and it's from Diamond Chloe. So she wants to know, would you rather be an astronaut eating a cake in a limousine in the middle of Austria while stroking 23 cats, one which is called Gandalf singing along to the theme tune of Harry Potter? Or would you rather be sitting in a cafeteria seat in the middle of an epic Pokemon battle, where Ash is beating Brock with a Metapod? However, the Metapod looks at you and decides that you're yummy and eats your foot. Ash then decides you're a Pokemon and catches a llama with a unicorn glitter Pokeball. Not sure what Chloe was thinking about when she wrote that. But the second situation, my foot seems to be eaten by a Metapod. That wouldn't be too great, so I'm gonna have to go with the first one. And cats are pretty cool, and I'm stroking 23 of them, so that can't be too bad. Up next, Daring Derek wants to know how I earned so many coins on Mega Walls. So I think the first thing you need to do is definitely buy at least VIPs, and then you can double your coins. Also, look out for those double coin weekends because you can get a lot of coins from them. The other thing I would suggest is going for those wither kills. Withers give you a lot of coins but only are valuable to kill at the start of the game. You can kill players at any time during the game, but only the withers at the start. So kill the withers first, then go after the other players. And also make sure you get the final kills. They give a lot more coins than regular player kills. Spud Lucky has asked the next question, and that is, how long have you been in Apex for? So I was an original founder of Apex, so I've been in it the whole time it's been around. And that has been since about June last year. With the final question, guys, it is Honey Gaming, and he wants to know, what is my stance on frozen foods? Being a uni student, you need frozen foods to survive. I think some are very good, some are absolutely horrible. It's kind of like an art to buying frozen foods. You need to know the right ones to get that are cheap and taste really good. Alright guys, that is all I have time for, and once again thank you so much for watching, and thank you for the 1,000 subscribers. It's absolutely crazy, and thank you for all the amazing questions. That was really good. What I'm going to do is link my Instagram and my Twitter in the description of this video, and I'm going to start using them, so stay tuned. Also, if you notice anything in this video that randomly changed throughout, comment it in the comments below and I'll tell you if you got it correct. Well, that's all from me guys. Thank you for watching once again. I really appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed.